On YouTube. Ah, shit. Get out of here. Get out of here, Yaxful. Get out of here, Yaxful. Alright, you got the Yakuza TV series. Holy shit. Prime Video. That's Prive. Prime doesn't have a V in the middle, my dude. Prime Video. What do we got? Prime Video. Like a Dragon Yakuza teaser trailer. 1 minute, 20 seconds. Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. I'm getting it up. I'm getting it up. My window capture. It's you, right? Yeah. Properties. Dragon. Alright. Okay. We already start off with screenshots of the actual video game of the Kiwami right here. Excuse me? Excuse me, we've got the gambling hall scene, we got Nishiki at the end, we got Majima, we got bloody Yayoi Dojima, we got Shano, we got bloody Kazuma Oyabun, we got the dude who tries to hit the dog with a rock, fuck you. We got the bit in the finale, already recognize this. Alright. Crystal Rando. Ah, okay. Alright, chat, shall we? Let's watch it once and then we'll analyze it afterwards. God. Ink, the tattoo. Hope there's actually scenes other than just the tattoo inking, because I will be very upset if it's just this. I mean, he looks the part. Who are you? Great clubs, obviously the iconic gate. That's supposed to be Nishiki right there. Shimano? Yo, was that boy Shimano? Was that our boy? Is that our boy Shimano? Wait, there's more. That's the Colosseum. All right, let's get to the multi-shot, shall we? Who are you? Is this supposed to be Nishiki? Slick back hair? This Nishiki? Love the vibes. Love the color. Absolutely love the vibes. Skinny as fuck. Not if you see his Instagram. Okay, so obviously this is a set. It can't be the real. Obviously, like, you know, the camera roadshow. Okay, I've got a bugbear chat. I've got an annoyance chat. It's already happening. I'm nitpicking. Chat. Why is the popper on the right hand side of the Tenkaichi gate? Why is it there? That's not historically accurate. You can't do that. You can't do that. It's over. It's trash. It's garbage. You can't do that. I'm obviously joking. To put it out there for anyone thinking I'm serious, I'm obviously joking. But we have a poppo. We have a potential supermarket scene where someone gets their head in a microwave. Fantastic. Is this supposed to be our Millennium Tower? Because god damn, you got thin. The Millennium Towers took one too many explosions. God damn. Like, look at that hourglass figure. You can tell. That middle part, you have an explosion in the middle of that. That thing's fucking coming down. You can't blow that up. That's bad. That's real bad. Yeah, no, that's our Millennium Tower right there. Like, look at it. God damn. God damn. Very glass, very made of glass. I kind of like how cool it looks. Like, I like how cool it looks. Cabaret Club, like Stardust? Question mark. Stardust? Question mark. Seeing the hostesses, or let me get rid of my webcam for a second. Or is this possibly Yumi and Reina? Is this possibly Yumi and Reina? Is this possible? Have they moved Serena to them working in a cabaret club, for example? Could that possibly be a thing? Could that be a thing? That could be a thing. Could be a thing. Underground gambling hall by the looks of things. Certainly looks it. Or it could be the way to obviously cost him. Or Purgatory. Purgatory? This could be any number of things. This could be just be an underground gambling hall. This could be Purgatory. Like, it's got that kind of, like, you know, underground, dark, dreary kind of vibe. Could be Purgatory. Colosseum. Yep, Colosseum and Purgatory. Like, considering there's a lot of, like, you know, Yakuza-esque folk all around, they're probably betting on the fight. Like, this could absolutely be the Colosseum. Some money. this has to be Nishiki, right? That's his actor, right? That's Nishiki's actor, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but like, this is a cool shot. This is a fucking cool shot of just a bunch of Yakuza walking down a narrow path with obviously the most important person being slapped bang in the middle and a whole bunch of bamboo on either side. That is so fucking cool. That is such a cool fucking shot. So this is probably chapter 3. This is probably chapter 3 of K1. Like, this is probably the funeral home, right? Like, that is a cool fucking shot. Like, this shot goes hard. I like this shot. That's a good shot. Yep, that's... Oh, boy. Like... Is that Shimano? Like... Is this Shimano? This is Theatre Square. I'm fairly confident that's Theatre Square. Is that Shimano? Like... Let's go on our way to Mackie D's, right? Hey, can I just point out as well? Like... The mood lighting in all of these shots for, like, actual sets is really nice. Like, the neon light from this sign illuminating here and in, like, into the middle of the street, that's real nice. Like, the lights from the cars and, like, the neon lights being used as, like, your primary light source. That's good. That's fantastic. And can I also point out something very important? It's probably not going to get used, but as fans of the series, you see a goddamn moped on the side of the street. Same tattoo from Shimano. I think it is as well. I need to... Let's check a second. Yakuza Shimano tattoo. It's not quite the same, however. However, that does look very similar. Does look very similar. Hold on. Where am I? Get a good shot instead of fucking OG1 Shimano. That works. That works. Have a look. This should put it on display capture, right? Yes, it does. Yeah. All right. Yeah, like you can see it's the same kind of like a lot of Yakuza do have like this kind of style of tattoo. I don't remember what it's called, where like kind of like spirals around and goes like onto like the breast and goes to the back. But like if I get rid of the display capture, if you look, like it's not the same kind of spiral, but it is roses and it goes down to the breast. It's just got like some extra like actual symbols like of words or letters around. So that's honestly, and like the belly wrap is like 100% Shimano. Like I think this guy's Shimano because you know katana and all that jazz. I think this guy's actually Shimano. Look at this guy. Oh damn! I think this is our Shimano. Oh damn! Look at this guy. Look at this guy thinking he's hot shit in this like TV series as well. Oh yeah, that's Theatre Square. If ever I've seen a fucking Theatre Square shot, that's a fucking Theatre Square shot. Jesus Christ. And hey, that's a. All right. Again, some of the set design is pretty good. Like, okay, the coin lockers aren't in Theatre Square, you guys. But the fact that they've thrown in stuff like the coin lockers up here, like, come on, that's a nod. That's a nod to us who play the game. They didn't have to do that. That's nice. Like, they're going to a club, so I'm assuming this is Debla on this side. Instead of like up here, and like this is obviously like down here is gonna be like or what would be the bowling alley or maybe the top part. This would be where Mante is in like Judgment and the later games. Club Sega would be on the right. Like again, like what I really love about this, like obviously they're using like blue lighting like in terms of the set, but like the lighting in this is like prominently your neon signs, go with my webcam, like your like actual storefronts, your vending machines. Shimano's going to this guy on the left hand side, whoever the heck this is. Like yeah, no, this is like using a lot of mood lighting. I like this. I like the vibes of this. So this has got to be pre-Nishiki, right? This has got to be the shooting of Sohei Dojima, or like when he goes to save Yumi from Sohei Dojima. Like this is well, yeah, this has got to be Nishiki, right? I think that's his actor, and like obviously with the hair before he gets like all slicked back, this is absolutely your pre-jump to the 2000s Nishiki. Like very nice, very good shot. There's Akiryu. There's our boy. There's our boy right there. He looks a bit better there. I think like he's gonna look a lot better like when you can actually like see him like fully out. But don't forget as well, because like he said that they couldn't exactly like change up the body size between like the time periods because they didn't have enough time. Like, I think it's because of the lighting here, but like, you can see he has extremely defined muscles. Like, back muscles, shoulder muscles, arm muscles. I think it's just due to the fact that, obviously, the actual cinematography and, like, the shots that we're seeing. Like, we've seen his Instagram photos of when he was training for the role. He's jacked. It's just that most of the shots we're seeing are, like, either from the back or from slightly above. Like, I don't think there's gonna be any question. This man's fucking jacked. Like, look at these muscles. Like, you can see just from this pixelated shot, this man has defined fucking back muscles. Also, the tattoo looks fucking great. Like, the tattoo looks really fucking great. Like, honestly, like, this is looking a lot more actually, what's the word I'm trying to say? Faithful. It's looking a lot more faithful to the actual game than I was expecting. I was expecting this to not actually be that faithful. I was expecting it to take like a lot of like leniency here and there. And I still think it will, but like from the scenes that we're seeing here, you've obviously got, this is obviously the underground fighting ring. This is obviously the Colosseum. Like, this is obviously either in Purgatory or the underground Colosseum. There's obviously like a shot inside of a host club or the hostess club, like, which is highly likely like Stardust. It could be Serena. They could make Serena into, like, a host club. You never know. Like, I don't know if it is or not, but, like, again, these two on the left-hand side, you could easily have this be Reina and, like, Yumi, or you could have them be just, like, hostesses. Like, you could just have literally, like, that be. You have, like, your serving dudes in the back like you have in, obviously, like, Stardust. Like, this is either going to be Stardust or, like, Serena is going to be a hostess club in the show, which I don't think is that bad of a change if it is. Like, it's, like, I don't know if that is them or not. Like, but it'd be fantastic if it was. Like, it'd be, like, again, like, the thing is, like, you can get so many, like, such cool, like, background stuff. As I said before, I'd love to see Nishki's sister. Like, if you have Nishki's sister, that's something that you could expand upon greatly. You can absolutely have Nishki's sister, like, who isn't an element in the games outside of Nishiki's driving force in, like, OG1 and K1, and you can expand on their relationship. You can go really in-depth with Nishiki into why he's undergone this change. Like, why he's suddenly become, like, the leader of the Nishikiyama family. Like, yeah. The show is, like, doing kind of two things. It's, like, using the source material, but doing its own thing. Also, interestingly enough, the actor for Kiryu did say before that, Kiryu would have, like, highlights in his hair in, like, the early 90s to, like, showcase, the times were different. He was a bit more of a younger punk. I don't have a problem with that, but I'm also not seeing it in this trailer. So, that's kind of cool, honestly. Like, if there are some shots of Kiryu from the 90s in this trailer, I'm not seeing them. This right here. Don't mean to, like, hang on the punch. Money, by the way. That punch right there. I don't know if this is intentional. That's the low HP heat move when an enemy is on the ground. We do that as speed tech in OG2. It's probably not, but, like, again, like, even though this is, like, low quality pixelated, look at the blood on his hands. Look at the blood on this guy's foot. Like, they are going violent. Like, they're not shying away. You've got blood on Kiryu's face. They are not shying away. Like, this isn't going to be, just like, oh, it's like, not showing off fully, etc. They are going violent. They are going violent. Like, there's a low HP moves. They might be. They might very well be. I don't think they go that far, but I think they might be referencing the move. Also, like, the actual, like, I know this is, like, a bull shot, etc. This shot goes hard as well. I know it's, like, the OG Yakuza shot, apart from the kick. This shot goes hard. This shot goes very hard. Like, October 24th, which is in 3 months. Now, people on the tattoo for, like, the bull shot, but again, they could do the storyline, or the very small storyline, where he goes to, obviously, Otabori's. It definitely should have the dot in the actual, like, one on, the actual, thing. But, yeah. Like, I don't see anything wrong. I think he'll probably get it, like, filled in at some point. Trying to see if it's filled in here. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I honestly think that, yeah, it looks fine. It looks fine. It looks good. Like, damn, look at, like, again, like, these are the main shots that you see of him from the front. Like, you cannot say this man is not jacked. Like, look at this shot right here. It's the angle of where his body is that makes him look a lot smaller than he is. But, like, you cannot say this man is not jacked when you look at this. Look at the fucking size of these bad boys. God damn, I'm jealous. God damn, I'm jealous. Like, he absolutely bulked up for this. 100%. But, like, you could absolutely include an Utabori scene of the tattoo getting finished. Like, and, like, you know, giving him, like, you know, giving them that purpose to talk about, you know, the reason why, you know, the Yakuza have these tattoos like they are. But, like, we definitely see, like, certain different tattoos anyway. Again, like, look at Shimano. Look at Shimano coming up. Like, again, look at Shimano, right? Look at Shimano. Like, you've got good old Shimano. He's got his traditional, like, tattoo that goes around to the breast. Again, I'm sorry, I've forgotten what that's called. The actual sleeve art. And then he'll have something on his back, like the tiger. But you can see that they've added, like, you know, little bits of more symbolism for Shimano with his tattoo. Like, they've added a little bit more to it. Like, they've definitely, like, obviously can change up the tattoos a little bit. He's definitely looking thinner. Oh, man's worked out. My man's worked out. He's even got a little bit of hair up there. Look at this guy. My man's worked out. Look at him. But he's still got his iconic, obviously, katana. Like, what if this guy's Shimano? what if this guy in the background's actually Shimano? Like, this guy goes down, Shimano picks up the katana, all of a sudden, I'm Shimano now. Check new promo image. You have, actually, I can permit you. I should do that. Permit, Curious Sonic EX. What do you have a long name? If you have it, post it in the chat. Bring it up on stream, because I haven't seen the new promo image. Who's the A-list celebrity? Oh, Wario 64 tweet. Get this up. Let's get this up. Oh, okay. I'm getting Jingu vibes, but like, okay. Get rid of the webcam so you can see it in full. Okay. Okay, yeah, I like this. Yeah, okay. Like this. Again, doesn't have the dot. I wonder, like, either of them. I wonder whether that's just gonna get added. But like, again, look, 1995, 2005. So, again, you've got Kiryu here, and you got Nishiki here. Nishiki has a gun. I would like to point out, Nishiki has a gun. Who gave Nishiki a gun? Somebody told Nishiki about Yakuza speedrunning. Someone gave Nishiki a gun. God damn it, who gave Nishiki a gun? What the fuck? But I love how, like, bright the 1995 side is, and how dark and dreary the 2005 side is. I wonder whether they're gonna do that in terms of, like, the lighting for the actual show, because, like, this is clearly, like, you know, blue lighting, like it is on, like, the right hand side of, like, the 2005 image. Like, it makes me wonder whether the early scenes are gonna be brighter like this, and the late scenes gonna be darker like that. Like, that would be a really good, like, cinematography, like, use there, if they actually, like, do that. Like, I have, like, high hopes for this. Like, I have very high hopes for this. Again, look at Kiryu's actor. He's jacked. You can't tell me that man ain't jacked. Holy shit, Nishiki's actor actually has that whole fucking vibe of, I am going to fucking kill you. Like, that's a good shot. Like, Nishiki being angry like this is gonna be phenomenal. Holy shit. I don't know how I cover this, by the way. You know what would have been great to cover this? Twitch watch parties. Thanks, Twitch. I don't know how I'm gonna cover this for, like, Twitch and YouTube. Maybe I just don't. Maybe I just, like, you know, maybe we have a stream afterwards where we, like, talk about it. Can I also say, I've been having a look around. I've got to say, I'm a little disappointed. Got a couple of white shirt jacket dudes, black shirt dude that says 9 right here. But there's no fart. Where's my fart jacket? Where's my fart jacket? The designs on these jackets actually look pretty sick. You got a phoenix here, you got like a dragon here. Like, where's my fart jacket? Where's my fart jacket? Where's my fart jacket? God damn it. Is that a Barrera? I think it might be. You're gonna get Jingu? Yeah, I feel like they're not gonna... It's really weird. I feel like if they... I said this before. I don't think we get Majima. Which I know sounds really bad. But I feel like, weirdly, I feel like they would have shown off Majima. I feel like they would have shown off Haruka. Like, this feels like they're gonna distill it into just Kiryu versus Nishiki. Like, you're gonna need, if it's following the main plotline, it is gonna need like an overarching villain, which will be Jingu. But like, I feel like they would have shown off both Majima and Haruka if they were happening. Like, I'm kind of more upset about if Haruka isn't in the show. Because Haruka is a giant driving force of Kiryu, and yes, Majima is as well. Here's the thing. And this is gonna upset a lot of people. You can leave Majima for Season 2. You can have Majima introduced in Season 2. Not recreating the same characters in the games. That's fair. Like, they're not gonna be exactly the same, blah, blah, blah. Like, but that definitely sounds like, hey, you know, we're not gonna have Majima or Haruka. Haruka's such an important part for Kiryu that I feel like that's a very weird exclusion. Like, so that also probably means no Detective Date. I hope there's still the Detective Date, because, like, it would be nice to have, like, you know, with the whole, like, Yakuza stuff, it'd be nice to have, like, you know, that parallel bloody, you know, police thing and the good cop, bad cop that Date does, you know? And yeah, like, Majima is more critical and less random in Yakuza 2. Like, I think people need to understand Majima is probably not going to be in this show. And here's the thing, I think you can absolutely do a Yakuza 2, like, adaptation and introduce a few characters there. I think you don't have to introduce the florist at all, which that's going to upset a lot of people. I think you can leave Majima for Season 2. You could have Majima run Purgatory. Like, you can have Majima turn up, you know, multiple times in Season 2. And I still think you can just keep Season 2 to being Kiryu versus Ryuji. Like, yeah. What if... Oh god, this is a bad idea. I don't know why I even put this thought in my head. What if Haruka is with Kaoru? Not necessarily her daughter. Maybe adopted. What if Haruka is with Kaoru? I don't know where the fuck you go with that. That's why I don't make TV shows. But what if? The original script? Yep, they could do. As long as you adapt to my boy Ryuji Goto. I don't know. This trailer has left me intrigued. Like, I was a little concerned that I would be a little upset about it going in. I was not expecting to see Majima, and I was right. I don't think he'll be in this season, like, at all. I think a lot of the fans need to, you know, prepare for that. Even with the, you know, the hint at the start with Majima in the top left. I don't know if my webcam's blocking it. Even with the hint at the start, Majima in the top left. Obviously, the funeral scene, Nishiki, the gambling house, the jackass that throws the rock at the dog, Kazuma Uyabun, the finale part 1, Yayoi Dojima, and then Shimano here. Like, I don't know what this is meant to represent. It could just be a, you know, a random shot. Like, I think this, like, probably relates to, like, Nishiki in, you know, the Millennium Tower. Like, the shot that we get... Where are we? Oh, that one. Like, this one? Like, maybe? That's one hell of a fucking frame to lead it on. Jesus Christ. That's an evil look for Nishiki if I've ever seen one. I think it could just be, you know, one of those, like, you know, hint things rather than a, you know, these are things that are gonna be in the thing. Like, I think it's just one of those, you know, cute nods towards the audience of, you know this bit, yeah? So, man, he's gonna pull off the 2005 part so well. You can tell from, like, the vibe, you can tell from, like, the lighting, he's gonna pull off the, you know, Nishiki's too far gone part really well. What if he survives? What if he doesn't die? That'd be an interesting twist. That'd be a very interesting one. Throw it in jail, yeah. I don't think he will. I think it will still end at the same point of Nishiki will somehow die and Kiryu wins. I don't think win is the correct terminology to use in this case, because Kiryu certainly didn't win. Lost, you know, his best friend, he lost his lover. Like, he definitely didn't win at the end. So, gotta have it? Yeah, no. And again, we do see a shot of the Millennium Tower. Like, where are you? Where are you, the weirdo building now? Look at the size of this fucker. Look at how different it looks. Again, one big explosion in the middle of that. That whole thing's coming fucking down. But, like, again, you're telling me you have a shot like this with a very big glass window here and you're not gonna have money fucking rain down onto Kamurocho right from here? Prime setup. Prime setup. Prime video. Millennium Tower, I actually kind of like how, you know, it's not futuristic looking, but it does look so fucking desolate compared to everything else around it. Like, you also got, like, tall skyscrapers at the top left, but, like, this is just desolate. It is towering above everything. Like, it's almost obelisk-like. Like, I really like this design. I really like this design a lot. And I know it's just a building, but, like, I kind of like how menacing it looks, you know? Like, I think that looks fantastic. Like a Shin reactor? Yeah, like, exact same vibes. Exact same vibes. Like, oh damn. Shinzu bartender, yes. Everybody survives. If I remember the first game, less filler, better pacing, and better writing. Yeah, exactly. Like, if there's one thing that Yakuza 1 has going for it in terms of getting an adaptation to a TV show, it's short. And that's not meant to be a bad thing. It's short, it's concise, it's to the point, it is Kiryu versus Nishiki, and then obviously, you know, you get, like, Kiryu's motivation in the middle of it, you get to meet Haruka, who's so vitally important, unlike future characters like Majima, blah blah blah, Tojo Clan, like, well, that's important for the game. Is it really important for the pure core Kiryu versus Nishiki story? That's what I think they're going for with this adaptation. That's what I actually think they're going for with this adaptation. I understand how it would even work. If you want to see some wild-ass buildings, when I went to Sweden back in 2018, there is a literal building that is shaped like it goes up like this and then left like this, like a goddamn Tetris block. How you not fucking shitting yourself when you're on the left-hand side of the Tetris block, and if that falls down, you're in trouble? Like, I've seen some crazy buildings, trust me. This is logical compared to what I've seen in Sweden. Like, Sweden architecture is wild. It's great. It's really great. So, yeah, no, that's that. I'm excited. I'm excited. Well, I think, like, this is teaser trailer, so I think we'll probably get, like, a second proper trailer, like, closer to the time, obviously. Probably, like, a month or, like, a few weeks out. Yeah, I'm excited. I love again, like, this is obviously, like, 2005 era, where, like, the lighting is blue. Like, I like that a lot. I think the mood lighting is fantastic. Like, in this, if this is either, like, this is probably the Colosseum, but, like, this underground, like, obviously either, like Colosseum / like, gambling hall. The mood lighting is fantastic. Like, the actual, like, scene is fantastic. This shot alone shows you that it's underground. Like pillars here. Like, big, thick concrete at the top. Like, it's fantastic framing. It's really fantastic framing. Like, that, again, that shot. My god, that shot. God, this shot is so good. The shot is absolutely fantastic. The shot is absolutely fantastic right here. Like, Nishiki and the Nishikiyama family, like, walking down. This shot is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, the Axe 4 splits were up, weren't they? Well, this is going up on YouTube. I'm not redoing this. YouTube, congrats, I lost the Yakuza 4 run again. Hooray. Like, this shot is fantastic. A lot of these shots are really good. Again, this is the low HP crit heat move in Yakuza 1 and 2. Like, even just this, like, I don't think it's, like, meant to be like that, but, like, it's just such a, like, a nice little nod. Shimano, like, the Nishiki, like, crying scene, obviously, where, you know, obviously, something's going to happen. It also makes me wonder, what if Reina and Yumi aren't in the show? What if Sohei Dojima, like, does something to Nishiki's sister? Like, I don't want, like, multiple characters cut. I'm not, like, advocating for it, but I'm trying to see, what would drive Nishiki in an adaptation that's been, different characters or, like, reduced down. Like, like, we know that his sister in, like, the future parts in K1 or OG1 is, like, the reason as to why he starts having his breakdown. What if it just happens here? Like, what if it just happens here, and then when Kiryu gets back, it's been so long that he's already far too gone Nishiki. Like, you can do a lot of, like, good little changes that make a lot of sense and don't, like, trample on what is the core of, like, Nishiki's background, Like, I love, like, these shots that have, like, a little, like, brighter lighting, and then, like, obviously, this is probably still in the underground arena, but the background's too, like, blurry to tell. But, like, just, like, shots like this, like, the lighting is great. The lighting is absolutely great. Also makes me wonder if RGG did the SFX for this bit. Makes me wonder. I think they forget the eye of the pupil of the tattoo, but I feel like the fact that it's not filled in multiple different shots and the main shot here, it makes me wonder if this is actually important. Like, it makes me wonder if the whole tattoo not being fully finished is going to be an important plot part. Like, you could easily go and see Utabori. Like, you can easily have an Utabori, like, actual small storyline. Like, absolutely. Like, even in this shot here, you can see that it's not actually finished. It's hard to tell a little bit, but you can tell, like, it's not actually finished. There's, like, 1 or 2 frames, like, just as the text is, like, disappearing, where you can see, like, it's just not fully finished. Even, like, just about there. Like, it looks like there's one here, but that's just the text from the thing. It's completely see-through. So, does it mean not fitting the eyes? Yeah, I do as well. I think that as well, with, like, Shano's tattoo getting, like, a touch-up, I think that there is going to be something that explains, in the series, why the Yakuza have tattoos like this. Like, I think there is. Promo image isn't filled in? Yeah, exactly. Yep. Again, anyone who's just joining in, if you haven't seen, there's also this promo image, which is pretty sick. This promo image also doesn't have it filled in. But, man, this shot is sick. Like, again, the bright vibrantness of 95 to the dark desolate of 2005. Just like real life, chat. I've lived through both. This was me back in 95 as a wee young lad, and this was me in 2005 as a wee young teenager. I can confirm this is what the world was like back then. The 90s were good, the Yoos were not. That promo shot is so good. It just fills you in perfectly of just, hey, this is Kiryu, this is Nishiki. They're absolutely back to back. They're going to be fighting each other. Like, you can tell the vibes from one to the other. Like, God, it's going to be good. I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. Like, I think that this has potential. It's going to... Here's the thing, and this is the important part for anybody in the community, and this is the most important, valuable part. It is going to be different from the games. It is going to take liberties. It is going to cut some of your favorite characters. I think Majima doesn't make it in this series. That doesn't mean it's going to be a bad thing. You can already tell at its core it's going to be Kiryu versus Nishiki. There is going to be plot points that send Nishiki down this spiral. There's going to be, obviously, Kiryu going to jail. They've already mentioned that. Like, the 10-year leap is going to happen, and then everything's going to be different. Like, it's going to be that, like, kind of, like, dark, desolate, like, Kamurocho that is in Yakuza 1 and K1, where, Kiryu gets out, he has no friends, and then his, like, only other friend, his, like, sworn brother, now all of a sudden is, leading a whole bunch of Yakuza down a goddamn bamboo path. Like, genuinely, like, it's gonna be really fucking good. It's gonna be really good. I can't find where it is. Lost it. I've lost it. Oh no. But yeah, you know the shot. Yeah. I do love the bikers going into, like, I know obviously it's like the set, but, like, I do love the bikers going into Kamurocho as well. Heck you for putting the Papa on this side. How dare you? How dare you? But yeah, no, it looks good. And again, absolute good usage of neon signs. Like, absolutely, Kamurocho has these matters in neon signs, and love the fact that, again, like, it's mood lighting. Like, it's absolute mood lighting. The set looks a little weird at this angle, because obviously this is like a drone shot going into the set, but, like, I think once it's, like, actual proper camera work from either side, I think this will look, like, a lot better, because it just looks a little squeezed in, if that makes sense. That's not the Akushimara, by the way. Where's my burger shop? Where's my curry house? Hydra Season 2, mate. Yeah, that'd be great. Did we find out who the A-list actor was? Or was it just Nishiki's actor also turning up to the panel? Like, they were talking a lot about an A-list actor turning up to, like, the actual panel as, like, a kind of a reveal. So I don't know if that was actually, like, you know, for the show, or if it was just, like, you know, someone, you know, introducing it, or whatever, like... Because if you get more Kamen Rider actors, I could see that. Absolutely see that. That should be the panel over at this point. Should be. But yeah, no, I'm super excited. I'm like actually super excited. Like, I think this is gonna be decent. 6-minute interview with Yokoyama 36 minutes ago is pretty interesting. Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. Let me fire it up. Let me fire it up. Is it just Sega? No. Yes, actually. Alright, let me fire it up. Hold on. Fucking, here we go. Here we go. Alright, here we go. You all can see it at home? Yes, you can all see it at home. Alright, let's watch this as well. 6 minutes. I got nothing better to do. My speedrun is dead. You can see that on the splits. You know what? Hello, Yokoyama. I failed you. I lost my speedrun. Like, my finale splits was good, but everything else was bad. Did my splits. Well, say this tries plus best. No. What's my summer best, actually, while we're here? 231.49 is still PB. Summer best is 228.38. Jesus Christ. Get out of here. Hey. Hi.
ご来場の皆様、こんにち
Hello,
は。
I'm not at San Diego Comic Con,
スタ
sorry.
ジオ代表の横山正義
I'm in
で
the
す。
UK. It's kind of hard to get to
まあ、
America. It's
恐怖し
expensive.
かなかったですよね。やっぱ正直僕たちも映画を一回やらせていただいた
Yeah,
り、
some people didn't
まあ、あ
like it.
と外伝シリーズ
Some
の
people did like that.
ものを日本でドラマ化したりとかありますけれど、一番恐れてたのはモノマネをされると困るなって。
And this is fair. And like I'm gonna like pause it.
そうじゃな
Obviously,
くていい。
this is why I don't mind the fact that obviously they're making it as a different adaptation. Like, I don't think that adaptations need to be one-to-one, especially when there have been multiple adaptations of the source material before. Some of them not great. Cough the Takeshi Miike movie.
一から龍が如くってものを楽しめる、内容にしてくれないかなと思ったら、そういう脚本が上がってきたんで、
Yeah, like it's gonna be, you know,
びっくりしたん
different. It's
です
gonna
よ
be
ね、
reduced
最
in
初
some
ね。
ways. Like,
ああ、ここ
it's
まで
gonna have to make
変
sense
え
for a
れ
TV
る
drama.
んだっていう。武監督と一回喋らせてもらった時に、原作者に向かって原作者のように喋る武さんを見た時に、まあ僕はもうこれは預けた方が楽しいんだろうなって思いましたよ。はい。
You know, fair.
正直言うとすごいなんか嫉妬心が生まれるぐらいの出来ではあったんですよね。僕らが20年前に考えて作ったはずの
we're gonna be utilizing some plot points for the next Like a Dragon game.
ここまで自分たちのものにして話作って、でみんなが完璧に演じると、あ、こんなに新しいものになるんだってのが分かった時に震えるほど衝撃的だったし、じゃかといって原作をないがしろにしてるかっていうとそんなことはないですよね。
If the director is saying that, that gives me hope.
脚本家の方の、愛情なのか、演出サイドの人たちの配慮なのかわからないですけども、随所に龍が如くの小ネタのエッセンスが入ってるのが、龍が好きな人だったらよくわかるはずなんですよ、ゲームファンだったら。の中で崩してると。だから本当に30秒に1回ぐらいびっくりしてくるんですよ。
That's exactly the way that I describe Yakuza Dead Souls, so anyone who doesn't know what Yakuza Dead Souls is. Like, is it like, you know, your traditional Yakuza game? No, but does it have the absolute spirit of a Yakuza game? You're goddamn right it does.
知ってる人、知らない人はただそこに本当にこういう世界があるんじゃないかと思って見れるし、知ってる人は30秒に1回びっくりできる。その上で1話目のラストで、一番びっくりできるんで、それを見ちゃった時にもう声を上げましたからね。僕自分の部屋で見てたんですけど、会社の、もう面白いっつって立ち上がっちゃったから。
Now what would that be? That's interesting. Tochima survives. Yet that'd have me doing the same. Yep, you know what? That would absolutely have me doing the same.
た時に、
What if no Jingu? So hey Dojima.
なんかプルプル震えてましたよ。タバコを吸う喫煙所、その後こう行った時にちょっと悔しくて、ぐらいの衝撃はありましたよ。素晴らしいなと思いました。途中で間開けたらユーザーの方イライラすると思いますよ。見たくてしょうがなくなる展開にはなってると思うんで、だから本当に一気に見届ける 気持ちで最後まで見させてもらいましたけど。
It all comes out in one batch, right? It's not weekly?
最初の頃20年前はこの世界観が世界で受け入れられると全く思ってなかったんです。で割と適当にヤクザっていう名称をつけてしまったんですよ、実は。それは本気で売る気がなかったし理解がされないと思ってた。でもそれでいいと思ってた。日本人だから作れる、日本人だから分かる悪の魅力。
That's the reason why, yeah, so many people love like Yakuza series. Is like at the time, especially, there was no good like depiction of Japan in a video.
これが20年前に僕ら考えた話だったんですね。20年経った今気づくのが、この世界が世界で受けるんだっていうのが、ゲームの方のヒットでも分かりますし、今回のこの作品を見てもこのものすごい国に、配信されるわけじゃないですか。ってなった時に、改めて皆さんに感じてほしいのは、日本の歓楽街と日本の悪人の人間ドラマはどうですかっていう逆に聞きたい。
That's a loaded question you're asking.
すごく僕らにとってもゲーム作ってる僕ら
Honestly,
に
it
とって
really
も
would be because like there's so much, and like obviously with Kabukicho and like obviously Kabukicho being the real life Kamurocho, there's so much negativity around the nightlife of that. I hear so many times on like the internet that you do not go there alone as a foreigner, for example, and that just feels again like stereotyping. That it might very well be like that. Like there might very well be, you know, this like nightlife that is trying to prey on, you know, dumb tourists. Hi, I'm a dumb tourist. Like I'd fall for shit like that. Hopefully not after playing so many of these games, but like there are a lot of sub-stories about that in these games that does make me think, you know, is that representative of what the actual place is like? Like, are there this many scams? You know, is it really that seedy? Like, I think Yokoyama's right, and it would be a great case study. Yeah.
だから一緒になんだろうな、こう龍が如くの未来ってのを視聴者の方と決めていければ一番幸せなんじゃないかなと思ってます。
Shape the future, come to England. Everyone gets fucking stabbed, mate. It's just like a Yakuza game.
今回桐生一馬を演じていただいた竹内さんと、あと錦山明を演じていただいた角健人さん、2人の演技は正直言うと原作の桐生と錦では全くないです。でもだからいいんですね。僕らが20年前に作り出した桐生一馬というキャラクター自身には何も付け足すところもないと僕は思っているので。
That means you can stop bringing him back every single game. Okay? Just side games. Thanks.
本当にゲームの桐生一馬をどう演じるっていう世界じゃない戦いを彼ら2人はしてくれてるんですね。なので新しい桐生一馬という人間が生まれた瞬間だと思ってます、この作品は。同時に桐生のライバルである錦山明っていう人間が角健人さんによって新しく生み出されたと思っているので、この2人の演技っていうのはマジで必見だと思います。そして、
okay, considering, you know, they're saying Nishiki is like made by the actor and the fact he's got a gun in the promo art, man's about to go shooting. He's about to do a Yakuza free speed run.
を取り巻くもうこの Amazon プライムのドラマにしか出てこないオリジナルキャラクターもたくさんいるんですけれど、特に2人に関係する女性キャストの方、まだねこれ言えないですけれどの存在と演技っていうのはもう本当にびっくりするというか、衝撃的なものになってると思います。
I think it would be. Wouldn't it be cool if that was first summer after she obviously like worked with them for Gaiden?
ますので、ぜひ
And how
サン
much
ディエ
of
ゴ
a
コミコン
love
に
she has for the
いらっ
series?
しゃった皆様は
That would be
この
fucking
今
sick.
日皆様の目の前にいる2人だけじゃなくて、それからこれから発表されるキャストにもご注目いただければと思いますし、ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. All right. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, no. That's interesting. The whole, you know, shock at the end of episode 1. Because, like, here's the thing. You're going to have a couple of episodes. I think what they're doing, from the sounds of it, if they're doing 3 episodes 1 week and then 3 another, they're going to release the 1995 side as one block, and then the 2005 side as another block. So, it's unlikely that the Dojima shooting scene is going to happen in the first episode. So what in the heck is Yokoyama talking about that surprise at the end of episode 1? Like, I'm interested. I'm curious. Like, what convinced people it's gonna be added scene? Yeah, I'm starting to get that as well. Like, starting to very much get that as well. I feel like them not adding it, like, to either the background here or the tattoo in any of the promo art is very intentional. Very, very intentional. Like, and again, I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think, like, here's the thing. Here's the other reason why I'm also thinking that. They made a pretty big deal of the actor filling in the pupil on the tattoo at the official reveal. They know. He did mess it up, but they know that that's important. That's symbolic. Like, I feel like that right there is symbolic of how he'll probably get the tattoo finished by the end of the first season. Like, how cool would it be if Kiryu went to Utabori to get his tattoo touched up before the final battle with Nishiki? How cool would that be? How sick would that be? That would be pretty fucking cool. You know, hey, his tattoo's finished. He's ready. I'm off. Get away. Yeah. It's on my... sorry. I have a phobia of moths. It's like right in front of me. Wait. Shoo. God, I hate moths. That time of year, I have to have my window open because it's like 30 degrees. Story Zero in TV. Not yet. This season covers Yakuza 1. We don't know what they're going to do afterwards. Zero would make a very good TV adaptation, so would Yakuza 2. Like, a lot of these would make good TV shows, and some of them would probably have to be made into 8 different anime movies. Yakuza 5. You would get 5 different anime movies. Yakuza 5 Part 1, Kiryu Kazuma or Taichi Suzuki. Yakuza 5 Part 2, bloody Taijima Saijima. Half the movie is literally Saijima just sat on the Baba bench in jail just going... Cameron's back in days, perhaps. I don't think they go that far with the cameos. Like, I don't think they will think that far ahead. Like, I think it is going to be... I think fans need to keep their expectations in check. I think there is going to be a... I think there's going to be a reduced, like, cast list from the games. And again, I don't think you have to adapt everyone. I think you can cut folks like the Florist. Again, controversially, I think you can cut Majima. I literally think you can save Majima till season 2. Like, I genuinely believe that. Like, and I know that's going to upset a lot of people, but I think you could actually cut Majima. Like, I feel like they're going to cut Haruka. Like, I really feel like they're going to cut Haruka. Unless the female actor that Yokoyama is talking about is Haruka. What if... And again, because this is an adaptation, what if Kiryu actually meets Haruka in 95, and then she's grown up and older in 2005? You could still have Haruka serve that same purpose, and then you could obviously have her still say that same purpose of, like, Kiryu's, you know, whole entire being at the end of the game. Like, Haruka would be the biggest loss if she's not in this. Haruka would be wild to cut out. I think, and this is gonna sound wild, I think you can cut the Florist. I think you can cut Majima. I think you can cut Reina. I think you can cut Yumi. Like, I think you could just have Haruka. Like, and that would suck. I think that would suck. I think you could do that. Like, if you're adapting the story in a different way, I think you could do that. Do I think that would be great? But... And so, hey, make it Kazuma is killed instead for more family drama. That's a good shout. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a hell of a lot. That's good. But then the issue is, with that one scene of them walking through the bamboo trees, they all look like they have funeral suits on. That does look like it is from, obviously, the 2005 part, because, you know, Nishiki's hair is all slicked back and everything. But that looks like they are at the funeral parlor from Chapter 3. Like... So that's the... Oh, no, that's for Sarah, isn't it, in the game? That's the only thing. If they kill him off early, I can't see them doing the funeral for him 10 years later. Like... Yeah, I don't want Date cut. Like, I don't want Date cut. Date could get cut. Sarah could get cut. Like... But I also think that it would be still core to the actual story to have Sarah killed, like, even off screen, and then just have, you know, Nishiki is vying for taking over the Tojo. You know, we still don't fully know with this adaptation what Nishiki's, like, purpose is, what he's doing this for. Like, we still don't know what he is, you know, changed and why he has changed. They can't Bob, God, imagine. That is like One Piece, where every single episode has, like, one shot of a clown in the background. I think Jingu is primarily on Haruka. If Haruka gets cut, no Jingu. I feel like you could absolutely cut Jingu. I don't think I want Jingu cut, because he's kind of like that, you know, overarching backstabbing guy that's kind of like the above Nishiki status, and, you know, gives Nishiki the redemption story at the very end. But you could absolutely frame this adaptation in just Kiryu versus Nishiki. Like, they say that the characters are different, they're not adapting the same characters. Like, there's going to be differences, and I think fans need to realize that there are going to be differences. Like, stuff series, I would love to see how they would do season 2. Like, I'm very excited, because here's the thing, I don't think, even with, like, massive sweeping changes, I don't think they can fuck up season 1. I don't think they can fuck up Yakuza 1. Like, things are going to be very different in a lot of ways, but at its core, Yakuza 1 is Kiryu versus Nishiki. Like, all the way to the end, even with his redemption, it's Kiryu versus Nishiki. The different paths they walk, the different paths they take. Even with cutting a bunch of characters, I think you can still get that from an adaptation like this. Like, the thing that I am so curious about is how they would do Ryuji Goda. Like, how they would do the Omi. Because I don't see this as covering, you know, anyone outside the Tojo. Like, even with the funeral stuff, I can't see them, like, outside of barely maybe mentioning the Omi Alliance, I can't see them covering the Omi Alliance whatsoever. But a season 2, where it's Tojo versus Omi and Kiryu versus Ryuji, at its absolute core, you can frame it in the exact same way as a season 1. Like, I think that it doesn't need to be a pure out and out, like your camera is saying, I don't think it needs a pure out and out one-to-one adaptation. And I think that trying to do a pure one-to-one adaptation will actually hurt it. Could Shindo be cut for one? Have you seen the teaser trailer? Oh wait, Shindo. Yes? Shindo's just a lackey for Nishiki. You could just have generic ass dude. Like, same with Hayashi. You can have generic ass dude. Like, just generic ass dude. Like, you can absolutely introduce Shindo in a season 2 for, like, the second game as just like, you know, this is the jackass that took over Nishiki's family. He doesn't really need more than that, you know? He really doesn't need more than that. Like, you can just shove him in. But Terran is tied season 2, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Like, it depends on how they go with the route for Kazuma. Like, for me, with Kiryu and Nishiki, the most important character to Kiryu and Nishiki is Kazuma. Kazuma is that foster father figure who fucked up raising them, let's be honest. Like, he messed up. He did not raise them well. He absolutely needed to, like, actually raise them better. But he didn't. And that's the core thing behind Kiryu and Nishiki's entire character arcs of Yakuza 1. Like, Kiryu desperately wanting to be a Yakuza, like, Kazuma so against it, and not leading him with the right guidance. Nishiki, when Kiryu goes to jail, his Kyodai. Kazuma, where is he in his life? He doesn't help. He doesn't give him that guidance either. Kazuma is partly responsible for both how Kiryu and Nishiki turn out, in both good and bad ways. Like, for me, Kazuma is, like, the most important character. Like, I feel like you kind of need him in there. Yeah, same Hoxie, like, you know, RGG's stick of, you know, all Koreans are bad is, yeah, don't like. And things like that, interesting games. Exactly, and that's exactly how you should be seeing it. Like, this is not going to be a one-to-one adaptation. There's obviously going to be, you know, certain things that are going to be loosely utilized because, you know, remember, it's a 6-episode, 60 minutes, 6-episode series. Like, half of it is 95, I'll fit as 2005. In the game, the 95 section is a chapter. And the 2005 part is the rest of the game. Like, they are obviously wanting to explore on younger Kiryu and Nishiki, which, again, I think that could be a good thing. I think that could be a very good thing. When Defoe played Kazuma. I don't know, like, I'm kind of very glad they're using Asian actors. Like, when they first announced that there was going to be a series, I'm fairly certain they had, they had their eyes on, like, a Hollywood movie, and then it changed to a TV series for, like, Amazon. I'm much happier with this than I am, you know, what the initial announcement was. Like, we have, like, actual authentic setting, actual authentic actors. I think it's going to be much better because of it. Like, and I really do not want to see Scarlett Johansson whitewashing Yumi's role. Because, you know, it will happen. Want to fucking see it. Had enough of Scarlett Johansson in fucking Asian roles. Cut that shit out. Especially after Ghost in the Shell, where it was fucking abhorrent. Jesus Christ. Maybe a side story or two? Maybe. Like, they have enough runtime. Be a good, like, reference for the fans. And yeah, like, as like a Twin Dragon saying, don't have it as the main story. Just like there are going to be episodes that have a little bit of downtime. Like, you're not going to have balls to the walls action constantly. Daigo won't be in season 1. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, definitely not. Like, 100% not. No way. Like, no way in hell. Outside of maybe, like, a hint at the very end of the first season of, like, you know, this guy in this puffer jacket thinking he's all big, hot shit, etc. Like, no way, no how. No way, no how. Like, Daigo is absolutely a season 2 if it happens. And even if it does happen. Like, we still don't know. We still don't know if Nishiki shoots Sohei Dojima. Like, we see the scene where Nishiki is crying and he has the gun. He shoots somebody. There's no guarantee it's Sohei Dojima, because we have not seen a lick of this cast list or who they're playing yet. They could change things around, as one user in chat said earlier. What if it's Kazuma? That'd be an interesting twist. Chris Pratt saying Kiryu-chan, don't. No. I'm so surprised. Again, they said they were bringing in, like, a A-list celebrity to this panel, but, like, I don't know. I don't remember hearing who that was. So, I have no idea. Anyway, I think this is going to be good. I genuinely think this has potential. I think that if you are going into this as a fan of the series, please do not go into it thinking you're going to see one-to-one everything that happened. Please don't think you're going to see potentially just go into it thinking you might not see people like Majima. Like, go into it with an open mind that it was sculpted off of the back of what Yakuza was and not what Yakuza is. Like, there's obviously going to change things up for a TV adaptation. You'll enjoy some things, you won't enjoy some other things. Just go into it with as open a mind as you can, and I think it will be enjoyable. I think in terms of what they're going to make, I think it's going to be good. I think it will be a good, like, actual TV series. Like, the core story that they have said in the synopsis of, you know, Kiryu versus Nishiki. That's the core concept of Yakuza 1. It would be very hard to fuck that up. Once again, Nishiki's got a gun. Nishiki got a gun. This teaser trailer, like, poster, gives me way more, like, you know, like, actual good vibes for this than a lot of the things we've been told about this. Like, pure and outright, 95, all bright, 2005, dark and dreary, Kiryu on the left, Nishiki on the right. Doesn't matter, the man has a gun, they're still going to get into a fist fight. You know it's going to happen. Like, absolutely it's going to happen. Like, it's just, this man is about to commit crimes. This man is off to commit crimes. Like, and it's going to be a little different, and that's going to be in both, you know, ways that will surprise, ways that will be good, and maybe ways that might not be so good. I think if everyone goes in with, like, a relatively open mind, I don't think it's going to be bad. Adaptations have come a very long way since the Takeshi Miike live-action movie, which, again, that had some bad things. Those two young kids that were the focus of, like, a quarter of the movie. Oh my god, they weren't even related to anyone in the series. They were awful. They just moaned the entire time, and there wasn't a satisfying outcome for either of them. Jingu was a 5-minute at most cameo from Nagoshi, and all he happened to do was explode. The one thing they got right in that movie was Majima. Majima in the Shangri-La scene, which was obviously very different than the Shangri-La scenes in the games, but they got him so right. He shoved his crotch right into Kiryu's face. They got the essence of Majima perfect. Like, they got Majima perfect in that movie. But there was still other scenes that were just, not quite as hard-hitting as they would be in, like, the games and stuff. And that's what an adaptation is. Like, it's not going to be a one-to-one, and they're not trying to make a one-to-one. I think as long as, like, fans go in expecting, things to be different and not to be exactly perfect as they want to be, I think this will turn out to be pretty good. I think there is an absolutely gritty crime drama here that has an absolutely fantastic, serious story between two characters that is going to get told, and I think it's going to be good. I genuinely do. I have relatively high hopes for this. I'm looking forward to October 24th. Come back from Scotland before then. Watch it. Can actually watch it like then.